What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Tabs video, where today we're going to be starting, or rather continuing, a series being the Tabs Daily Tournament. However, now it's going to be weekly. Every Thursday I'm going to record a 16-unit double elimination tournament, and it will go up on Friday. So I'm going to try and do 4 each month, and then have the top 4 from the 4 tournaments all in one go into an invitational at like the final few days of the month. But either way, so this is what our lineup looks like. We have Vox, Neek, Frank, Wraith, Pirate Ultimate, Bill/Elliot, Epic Sands, Sage, Tabby, Inosuke, Soldier, the Medic, Adrian, Toriel, Apple, who is not seated properly, Shelf, and Egyptian. So let's get straight into it with Vox Neek versus the Egyptian. And like I said, this is a double elimination tournament rather than a single elimination. And I think pretty soon I'm going to do a video looking back at what tabs used to be. Because I went and downloaded the other versions of tabs the other day. And I am so ready to look back at what it used to be. Obviously, Vox Neek wins. Moving on to the next match, we're going to have Tabby versus Inosuke. A 17 versus 20 match. There's a lot that's going to happen here. Oh, I see one Tabby who's gone down so far. A few Tabbies have gone down so far already, but now Inosuke's in kind of a grinder, not gonna lie. It's not really the grinder, but oh, I should also say I recently got back into watching popular MMOs mob battles, and that's where I'm finding a newfound want to do more tabs tournaments, because I miss them. Pirate Ultimate versus Toriel up next. Begin. Missed him with the boulders. They didn't hit him with a few fireballs. Again, pretty much a miss with the boulders. And yeah, just walking at the fire is not going to help very much. Next up, we have Bill/Elliot versus Adrian. Oh, the teleport. The teleport's going to ruin poor Elliot. Or Bill. He's got both names. I'm not really sure which name I want to give him. Oh man, this is gonna be so boring. But Frank versus Shelf. I need to make more Christmas units soon. I need to do a Christmas themed tournament because the last one got taken down. I need to do something for Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I don't need to continue this. Frank can't make up the distance at all. So we're just gonna move on to the next one, which is going to be Sage versus the Soldier. (13v22). Oh, well, that's a lot of rockets. And they're jumping in. Both Sage and Soldier jumping in to battle. There's only, what, 5 Sages? 4 now left. Will this one get a kill? Nope, it did not. Now we got, what, we got 3 left. Almost 2. Only 2 left. Just 1 left now. And they're done. Let's move on to the next match. I should honestly actually hold on. At the end of this, I might do something similar to what the mob battles used to be. One unit, the main unit, going up against a bunch of different units until it loses. It's just hard to set that up for tabs. Apple versus Wraith. Oh, did I get rid of her lightning? Is that why she went from 700 to 200? I don't think I meant to do that. So this is just an unfortunate matchup. We'll do that soon. I'll might do some more unit creator stuff before December comes around. Some possible balance changes maybe. Epic Sands and the Medic is the last match. Now, yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that except for that. Now, the thing with the Medic, or, well, with the Epic Sands, is that he doesn't have a lot of health. If the Medics can hit them, which they aren't, it might have been able to take it, honestly. But Epic Sands moves on, and now we drop to the losers bracket. And now I love double elimination tournaments because it allows for some matches that I don't recall seeing ever. Like, I don't recall ever seeing Egyptian versus Inosuke, but here we are doing Egyptian versus Inosuke. It's very hectic. The Egyptians are going to be dogpiling the Inosuke's quite often, though. Once again, there's 2 Inosuke's left, and they're being dogpiled. It is going to be close with the Egyptians. Saw a lot of them at low health, but it's not close enough. Then we have Pirate Ultimate versus Bill, which this is just going to be a 1v1. Oh, he can deflect. He can block the cannonballs. That's not very good for you, Pirate Ultimate. If I were to do one unit versus a bunch, who would you want to see? Who do you guys want to see run the gauntlet? Any unit, any at all. Pirate Ultimate about 40, almost half. Yeah, he's now halfway down. Yeah, no, it's very over. Bill moves on. Next up, we have Frank versus Sage, and there is no chance that I'm going to be making this a fair cost fight. And there's also no chance that we're going to watch the entirety of this fight. Because it's just going to be this. Frank is over halfway down, and the Sages are not, so we can call it there. Apple versus Medic is going to be the final match of the losers. Medic, if only you hadn't. the ability to aim. He's getting a few hits off with the knife every now and then. We have one apple down. If they had lightning, this would be so over. They're still probably gonna win. Yeah, nope, they won. Alright, we get to move into the top 12 now. Thank you to Inosuke, Pirate Ultimate, Frank, and the Medic for joining us in this tournament, but you're just not strong enough. Moving on to Vox versus Tabby. Oh, and I guess I should have given my prediction. I do think Vox is going to win the whole tournament. He's a miscellaneous 2 unit. He's got so many abilities. He's got a lot of health, a lot of damage output. Look at that. He just made that Tabby do backflips. He's got like the Sensei Shuriken throw, but it's potions instead. So we have a 2v1 over here and a 3v1 over there. And Vox can also deflect, although it's not really useful against bombs. And also Vox has like control powers, like he uses chemicals to influence things, and that's why he has the spook. Yeah, they are fast. Yeesh. I mean, Tabby's putting up a good fight with the Enrage. Oh, you got them both down pretty low there, but it's not gonna be low enough. Toriel versus Adrian. I do not see this going well for Adrian in the slightest. Yeah, they're just gonna teleport in and then get immediately burnt to a crisp. Yeah, not very good. Soldier versus the Shelf. Should start chroma keying my videos, or at least trying to. I don't have much space behind me to put up like a green screen or anything, but I wear black. It's dark in my room. Actually, how dark does it get if I do that? Yeah, I could totally chroma key myself. Maybe we'll try that someday soon. I didn't even see who won. I think it was Soldier. Yeah, it was definitely Soldier. And then we have Wraith versus Epic Sans, which is quite the hard fight to make even. The best I can do is 2v3. It's 3,500 versus 2,400. What did they just hit Wraith with? Because Wraith is not like a small HP unit. What did they hit him with? I'm very curious. Anyway, next up, Tabby versus Apple. I don't think Apple is gonna make it past this one. Let's be real here. Tabby has AoE damage and a lot of health. Like tangled wires over there on my right. Yeah, you might be able to dogpile him, but yep, he's just gonna spin out of it. Ugh. I am tired. Adrian versus Sage. Begin. This is going to be a battle that is all over the place. Oh, especially when they jump up into the air and then teleport and then hit and teleport more. God, I actually underestimated the Void Monarch dodge as a dodge because I didn't think he dodged damage at all, but it does appear to seem as though he does indeed dodge damage while dealing it at the same time with a teleport, which really puts that ability in the like upper tiers. Shelf versus Bill. Now this one could go either way, and I already know what I have to do there. Whoops. Whoops. Again. Let's move that back. Okay, we only had like 3 of them die. I don't think there's really much I can do to prevent them from not grouping up and getting demolished by like the second and third waves of lightning. Though, we could try this. I've never used the circle feature in a tournament, and it seems weird to say that because it's been out for like 3 years, but we'll give it a try now. We'll see if it can help Shelf win in any way. I mean, Bill already took the rounds, but who knows? It absolutely does not help. If it does, it doesn't help enough. I think they did better, but it's definitely not good enough. Epic Sands versus the Egyptian up next. They might be able to put him up on the stakes, or, you know, Banshee Scream them all. Egyptian does have a fair chance at winning that with that dog pile. Oh, they missed one. Yeah, they had a chance. They could have won that if they tried hard enough. They actually like hit. Adrian versus Tabby's a good little interesting fight. Gonna take a while to like get underway, but it comes down to that enrage. How good is the enrage gonna be for Tabby? He's almost at the point where it's gonna happen, and it's happened. And it's already over. Jeez. No, that really was a big enrage nerf that happened. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, and he's invincible, just barely eking out the win, but we obviously need one more match because of how close that was. Was that behind the back shot, Tabby? Tabby, you're not doing very well right now. You haven't gotten like any damage in at all. Oh, that fall damage was good. Jumping in. And now he's going. It's go time. That fall damage almost killed him. Solo. Ooh, nice little gut punch to finish it off from Tabby. Next up, Epic Sands versus Bill. He missed. That was so close. You know what, Bill? For someone who controls lightning, you really don't take lightning hits very well, do you? It's 1-1. This is our first game 3 of the tournament. It's with 2 very weak hits with the lightning. Ooh, Bill just barely takes the win in the third one. Well, not really, just barely. Just barely struck him first. So now we get to move on into our top 6 with Vox versus Toriel. Now, are they going to be able to overwhelm the block? Because that's what they need to do. No, they didn't even get it once. Vox moves on to winner's semis, and facing him will be either the Wraith or the Soldier. Does the Wraith move fast enough? I don't think he does. No, he absolutely does not move fast enough for this fight. So the Soldier's gonna be facing off against Vox in winners finals. Now we get to move on to the loser's side. Starting off with Bill versus Toriel. One absolutely obliterated. Oh, they do block lightning. We might have to make this a smaller fight, just 4v1. Because the more units there are, the better this impacts Bill. I still should have done the whole 1 unit at the start thing. It doesn't matter. They aren't winning anyway. Even cost, 4v1, doesn't matter. Didn't matter to Bill. Bill moves on into the top 4. Soldier versus Tabby. Now, how do I make this a fair fight? 2v3. It's about as close as I can get it to be. Now, Tabby might be able to make up the distance here. Within range, if he wants to get up and move. Nope, does not move fast enough. Soldier wins that matchup and moves on to fight Bill. Oh, he can't block that. So Soldier moves on into top 3, fighting against either the Wraith or Vox. Begin. This is pretty much the matchup I was expecting to see. And it is not close at all. Wow, they barely touched it. Jeez. And then honestly, from that we know how that the Wraith versus Soldier matchup goes. So we can just move on to Soldier versus Vox. Uh-oh. The jump outranges the rocket launcher. That's not good, but they are getting hits in. You know, one of the only people who have been able to get a hit in. They've got him down halfway. You did not want to jump in there. I'm gonna say that, soldier. That's not a time you should have rocket jumped in. Oh, that was a bad miss. Bad miss. Hmm. We can add in a sixth. Push it over in soldier's favor and see how that changes things. Yeah, it looks like it only takes like 7 or so rockets to kill Vox. They aren't hitting him as much as I think. Shit. Here, I'll step in the ring. God, this rocket is hard to aim. Need to shoot like to his left, I guess. Let's try there. Can't even tell if that hit him or not. I don't think these are hitting him. Okay, we're done. We're done here. We're done. Vox takes the tournament like I predicted. So, I think I've just got one thing left that I want to do. So this is what I'm going to call versus legacy. So this is kind of the start to what I want to make like one unit versus faction based. Maybe I'll go ahead and make the rest of them now while I'm here, but so it's gonna be one unit versus these factions, and they're gonna get these factions have essentially one shot to do their best. I was gonna do 100 peasants, but that didn't cost enough, so I just decided to include everyone. It is 165 units versus Vox. Now, what do we have? We have 10 pikemen in the front, 100 peasants. We have a total of 20 boxers. We have 10 poachers led by a flag bearer, 10 blow darters led by a banner bearer. In the back, we have the big three, the super boxer, Thor, and the wizard. Over here we have a chariot with 2 pharaohs and 6 barrel rollers with another flag bearer. So let's get this started. It's gonna be laggy, so we can put it into slow motion. Will the pikes hit? Absolutely not. And then the prayer circle from Vox is gonna, make most of these peasants die. There goes the lightning from Thor. Pikemen trying to turn around, barrel rollers rolling in, boxers going in as well. I might have to limit this to just 100 units from the factions, maybe even less. Oh, he's going down so fast. I don't know what caused it either. Probably the pikemen. But you know what we can do? It's like 18,000 cost they have. Oh, it's like 40,000. We can make this even. 5 versus 165. Now these prayer circles are gonna be a whole lot more effective. And well, the pikemen didn't get to do anything at all. Still have a laggy as all hell fight. Dude, it's just it's pretty much just the 5 of them versus the poor super boxer. Can't even get to fight. Good job, Vox. So you know what? With that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and of course, have a good day.